I have to do this the right way.
You and Liam never had a hard time communicating before.
Yeah, but this?
Well, it's going to change your life as much as it's going to change his. But don't forget, he proposed to you.
Because he was lied to. He didn't have all the facts, and I can't do that to him, Mom. Okay, yes, my at-home pregnancy test came out positive, but I need to be sure.
Okay, let's call the doctor.
I swear, she's even worse than you.
Hey, that's a terrible thing to say about your own daughter.
Who else eats every hour on the hour?
Hey, speaking of timing, I gotta get back to Forrester.
Oh. Hey, how come some websites can just be, like, done in a day and others just drag on?
Listen. HFTF is a huge corporate website, and you want to attract people's attention, but you want it to be the right attention, and you want it to be from the right kind of people. Okay.
Okay. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna say goodbye to both my girls.
Phil, the baby's asleep.
That's why I didn't ring the bell. I come in.
I heard you the first time. When Liam brought up the wedding, I stalled. You don't have to threaten me again.
Would you consider accepting an apology?
Let's have a look.
Whoa. Hope hasn't even seen those yet, and she's the boss.
Well, I'm Hope's boss, so there you go.
Well, I've been instructed to limit the number of eyes on our designs, so no.
Really? And that includes the eyes of the CEO? Then what is my job if I can't do this? Hand out cookies?
Well, that's fitting for a grandpa.
Wow.
Hey, sorry, I was looking for Hope.
So am I. She was here.
Pam said she left with Brooke. We don't know where she went. Now, what about you? You're supposed to be at home with your wife and kid. Your once and future wife.
Yes, I was, actually. I just wanted to get outside the network because I wanted to find out where Forrester's in-house LEN was vulnerable.
Talking tech to grandpa is a lost cause.
All right, calm down. Why do you need Hope for that? I thought that was just a short-time gig.
No, it was. I just don't want to sign off until the safety and security issues are dealt with.
Issues? What issues?
When we launched the website, when it went live, a commenter posted something kind of negative.
Isn't that what they do?
Negative about Hope.
Negative how?
It's not a big deal. I just want to keep an eye on it, that's all.
135 over 86. That's a little high for me.
Well, I could imagine why. Well, the doctor will be here shortly.
Would it be fair to say that bad timing is a running theme in my life? I mean, the way I was born in that cabin in Big Bear, missing Liam in Aspen and Paris, and running through the streets of Puglia to make my own wedding.
Oh, honey, is this really one of those occasions? Is it bad timing or is it good timing that Liam and Steffy haven't remarried?
Is Liam here?
You know he's not. You always show up when he's gone.
What's he doing these days?
He's working on some web design for Forrester.
Did you hire him? Or did Hope?
So, like, what do? Do you just, like, drive down the street and you wait till Liam's gone? And then you just show up?
I don't recognize myself in a lot of the things I've done to get close to you.
Yeah, neither do I. I always thought you had more
Dignity?
stronger feelings for your family.
Well, that cuts both ways.
And respect for me.
I've never been short on that.
Engineering a setup to make Liam think that you and I are still sleeping together? And that I've just been lying to him the entire time?
I had to do something. At least I thought I did.
But why, Bill? Like, wasn't my answer enough?
It wasn't the whole truth.
What wasn't? I told you I wanted my husband. I wanted my marriage back.
But you didn't say the one thing I needed to hear to know that you were telling the truth. I thought you wanted me to force it out of you.
What's the one thing?
That there's something special between us. That there's always been something special. That the night we spent together wasn't just a mistake. That it was so much more than that it scared you. Can you admit that now?
Coming after you, watch out. That's what you deleted?
Yeah, but, I mean, you see what I mean, right?
It could be nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to worry Hope about it yet, but due diligence says don't ignore it either.
Have you asked yourself how the person found the site so quickly? I mean, it was barely up and running.
I just assumed like Katie or somebody else, maybe Hope herself, announced it on one of their social media platforms.
Perhaps the unhappy commenter is someone in this building.
Really? Like, who has a grudge against Hope
We're
here?
not suggesting that my daughter has something to do with this, right?
No.
No.
It's just that I overheard Maya and her cousin and Emma venting about Hope earlier.
I mean, I highly doubt it's one of
I'm
them.
not accusing anyone, okay? It's just, we all let off steam from time to time. Some of us do it on the internet. Sally Spectra, she's not happy with Hope right now either.
No, she wanted to design and she said no, right?
Actually, Hope said never.
Yeah, okay, but guys, I know Sally. She's a lot more confrontational than an anonymous 6-word post on the internet. And the point is, Hope is an adult, and she knows that every decision she makes isn't gonna be loved by everyone.
How am I feeling? I've had some nausea, but nothing too terrible.
About the prospect of being pregnant, I mean.
I'm a little nervous. It's gonna affect a lot of people.
Before we run a confirmatory test, would you like to speak with one of our counselors?
No, thank you for offering, but I'm not scared or unhappy or unable to love and provide for a child. If you tell me I'm really pregnant, then the big decisions have already made themselves.
Okay, then. Let's get you that answer.
Where you headed?
Well, I mean, it's your office. I can't work here.
The correct answer is, I'm headed home to my family.
No, I was just at home, but I got a lot of work to do. I mean, our beta visitors aren't understanding the menu.
Just asking you to be careful.
I don't know what that means. Do I know what that means? What do you mean?
You and my daughter, you've been through a lot.
Yeah, but so is Hope, to put it mildly.
Okay, well, let's just pretend that we're being judged by how much time we spend with people. You're spending a lot of time with Hope.
No, Ridge, that Steffi completely understands this is work and it's temporary.
Life is temporary. You gotta think about now. Don't ask her to be too understanding. Yeah, that's the look. Why you giving me this look on? Why is this old man talking to me? He's not my father-in-law. Why is he giving me advice? And that's my question. Why am I not your father-in-law? Why aren't you married?
I'm not sure. Steffi wants to wait.
She wants to wait. Why? What's the reason?
I'll say this much. There's no one word for all the things you have been to me over the years. You were someone I really cared about, Bill. Then you threatened the company. You were an enemy to my father, a bully.
A lover? You still can't say it.
You know I never blamed you for the night we were together. You know that.
You didn't embrace it either.
Look what it cost me.
and me. But it was a defining moment. The most powerful and intimate moment of my life. And all you can say about it is, I don't love you, Bill.
Bill, look how you treated me.
I thought I was looking out for you. Liam may be a better man than I am, but better for you? Of course, that's for you to decide. But I'm not a monster.
Bill, do you think I would give myself to a man I had no feelings for?
Thank you for that. It helps. I'll go.
Hey, wait. Look, I'm not afraid of you if that's what you think. But what keeps me up at night is what you could do to my mother.
I won't.
How do I know I can believe you?
Believe me. That's a secret that will go with me to my grave. And if that's the one promise I can make you, you have it.
You don't think he might be angry?
At you for being pregnant? If you are?
Yeah, no, Liam wouldn't do that.
No.
Steffy, though, somehow she'll make it seem like I did it for spite.
Honey, they're not together.
They are.
Legally, they're just roommates.
Legally, they're co-parents, Mom.
With a history of betrayal that will keep them from being anything else. But it would be different for you and Liam if you're carrying his child. It'll be very clear to him and to everybody else that you belong together.
I mean, I get it. How is Steffi supposed to give planning a wedding her full attention when all of it's going to Kelly? I mean, she's substituting naps for a full night's sleep. She's literally stumbling over my shoes and socks and the.
I have an idea. Pick him up.
Yeah, I've been given that advice already. But you understand what I mean, right? I mean, yes, it surprises me too, but Steffi and I are gonna get married. I love her too damn much not to.
See, that's the right answer. You guys are already a family. You're gonna be okay.
How do I know you won't change your mind?
My word will have to be good enough despite my lousy track record.
My mother tried to kill you, Bill. I will never minimize that fact.
And by holding it over your head, which disgusts me now, I didn't think I could make you love me. I thought you already did. And I could make you say it. What I failed to remember is that the only person I know more stubborn than I am is you.
So you're giving me my life back.
Your mother's freedom.
And mine. I'm free to marry the father of my child.
If that's what you think is best for you. I assumed you would.
I think it's best for all of us, Bill.
Not all. So do you think I'll ever be in your life again?
I think that's up to Liam. And you.
That doesn't sound very promising, does it? She's waking up. She's feeding well.
Yeah.
Gaining weight.
Yeah.
Good. I should go. You can call me anytime for any reason. Or none at all. Can you say you forgive me?
If I did, would you believe me?
Okay, then. Not today.
Nothing's in the way anymore.
Sorry that took so long.
It actually didn't take as long as I thought it would.
Most people just aren't sure what we mean when we say that home pregnancy tests are pretty reliable. False negative results are much more common than false positives, which would make yours a fairly rare case.
Oh, so I'm not pregnant.
Hypothetically, it would be rare, the exception to the rule. You are indeed pregnant, which I hope is good news.
I hope so too.
Here's some information that we give expectant mothers.
Thank you.
Diet, exercise, what to watch out for. Don't let it overwhelm you. And make sure you stop by the desk before you leave and schedule your follow-up appointments. And I will write a script for prenatal vitamin.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
Thank you so much, Dr. Phillips. Congratulations.
Oh my God. Is this really happening? Yes, it is. I imagined so many times having Liam's child, but not like this.
Oh, honey, stop. Don't think that way. You could be married, and you could never have had your future stolen by Steffy and Bill, but still things wouldn't have been perfect. Kids can be an inconvenience sometimes, but they always come first.
Well, now Liam will have 2 children with 2 different women.
Yes, 2 very different women. One who betrayed him terribly, and one who loves him unconditionally. And he loves you too, so much.
I have to tell him.
Yes, you do. You have to fight for what you deserve, what he deserves. You know, people laugh at me when I talk about destiny, but Rich has always been mine and Liam has always been yours. And now you're gonna have this beautiful little baby together.
Liam's child. His and mine.
Oh, honey. I'm so happy for you.